guess what today is? Just guess. So, today is actually the first day that Cigar Aficionado starts releasing their top 25 list. So, they have a bit of a strange structure. Here's how it works. In the beginning of the week, Monday, just today, they do 10, 9, 8. Then they do, 7, 6, 5. Then they do 4, 3, 2. And then they do the number 1 cigar of the year. And then they release, after that, the 11 through 25. So today, we got the 10, the 9, and the 8. Let's break this shit down. So, guys, let's get started. At number 10, we have the H. Upmann, okay? 175 anniversary Churchill. This cigar is obviously made not by the H. Upmann in Cuba. This is actually owned by Altadis, which is the domestic version of H. Upmann. Okay, the cigar is actually made by the boy AJ Fernandez, pretty much sticking his hands into everything nowadays. And also H. Upmann, or I should say Altadis, claims that this particular cigar actually has a leaf of medio tempo in it. So if you guys actually watched my Bahike review, you'll know that medio tempo is a leaf at the tippity top of the plant, right, that usually has the most flavor, and it only grows about 1 out of every 6 plants, so it's also very rare. Okay, it was a good cigar. It was a decent smoke. A lot of people did really enjoy it. It's a bit expensive, around the $20 mark, and I think 10 is a solid spot for this particular smoke. And also just want to bring up, since it is AJ Fernandez, we do know that this one is Nicaraguan. So they do call this one a Churchill, but I do just want to specify the size is a 7x50, not the traditional 7x48. So it's a 7x50 Churchill. So, guys, at number 9, we have the Tatuaje... Nuevitas. Guys, at number 9, we have the Tatuaje Nuevitas Hibaro number 1. So, this particular cigar is made by Tatuaje and was actually quite popular back in the day, but unfortunately, Pete Johnson discontinued it about a decade ago. Now, what ended up happening is in 2018, they decided to bring it back, and now these bad boys are being pumped out of the My Father factory, and they are quite delicious. They give you a bunch of these things. They come in a nice big 50 box. And what's particularly nice about this cigar is that it has a Nicaraguan Corojo wrapper from '99. So you got some really quality aged shit. Again, as I mentioned, it's the My Father factory, so you know it's going to be good stuff. And again, I'm pretty happy with this as being the number 9 spot. So these particular bad boys are actually made in Nicaragua, and they are a 5" by 54. So you got a nice fatty. At number 8, we have the Arturo Fuente Opus X Reserva de Chateau. Oh my god, that's so amazing. You know what? Yes, good. Cigar Aficionado, good flipping job. Amazing, unbelievable choice. Opus X. I can't believe it. Opus X. The last year that they had the Opus on the top 25 list was actually 2014 with the Perfection X. But, I mean, Fuente's plastered all over that list every year, so this is no surprise at all. So brave Cigar Aficionado. I mean, you can't blame the guys. Opuses are delicious. They definitely belong somewhere on the list. I guess they decided to bring them back this year. Maybe a particularly good batch. I don't know. They're always getting highly rated every year, so I'm just not surprised by this whatsoever. So everybody knows Opus. It's made by the Fuente guys. It's an amazing smoke. Everybody loves it. This particular one is a 7x48. So, that's the traditional Churchill size. I mean, there's really not much to say. I will probably do a episode on Opuses when I do my next NYC, just because they're so, whispered about. Almost same as Cohiba. That's just about it. Alright guys, so that's number 10, number 9, and number 8 on the top 25 this year. As they keep getting pumped out, I will keep making breakdowns and videos about this, so make sure you stay tuned in. See you later.
I love cigars. Blah, blah, blah.